My name is Shane Price, and I'm here at AdamCon. I was actually one of the first people to join Adam at AdamCon at his house. We started his kitchen table, and we were going to a board game convention in June every year called Origins, and we decided, hey, do something about MLK, which is about halfway through the year. So we have 2 different times where we can play some board games. About 5 or 6 years ago, I suggested to Adam that we connect with Children's Miracle Networks. I had always been doing Extra Life. I think I've been doing Extra Life for 10 years now, and it felt like a natural progression where we're already having an event where we bring people together to play board games. Why not also have a raffle that can provide some benefit to Children's Miracle Networks? And that's sort of how that part started. So you can blame me for some of those pieces. And as you can see now, the raffle has expanded to be way bigger than I thought it would be when we first started. But the benefit is really going to Children's Miracle Networks. So I've been playing board games for a very long time, and I love board games, and this just felt like a good way to put purpose to the gaming through using Extra Life as the engine. So the game I was playing is called Voidfall. It's what traditionally is called a 4X game, and I'll try to remember all the X's. It's explore, exploit, exterminate, and expand. So you're trying to explore different areas to get benefits, expand into those areas by building bases and so on there, exploit by gathering resources from those bases, and exterminate by fighting other people who are trying to do the same thing. Sort of a space game. Adam just has a passion for this. And it's one of those things where I met him first at Crossroads Church. I was working there at the time in IT, and we just started chatting. It was he, Dan Rye, and I about playing board games. And I'm like, oh, I love playing board games. So I actually went to his house in Burlington, played a board game there. It was Adam, Dan, Travis, and I. And I realized he had a massive collection of board games. So we sort of hit it off from that perspective. At that moment, when I first got to his house, he's like, hey, I have a few board games in the spare bedroom. And I went, a few board games? Yeah, I'll show you. We went upstairs, and it was a full bedroom that had shelves from floor to ceiling. And you walk through, almost like you're walking through aisles, and there were just board games stacked on these shelves. So the whole bedroom was taken over by board games. That was one of those moments where I went, I don't even know. So I backed out and decided to take a video entering, and I still have the video to this day of going through the bedroom of board games. Now it's all in his basement, much more organized, but that was one of my first interactions with him of like, yeah, I have a few board games in a spare bedroom upstairs. Way more than a few, and it was part of his passion around board gaming. If you have not heard of it, MLK Weekend, right now we're at the Woodlawn Recreational Center, AdamCon. It is the largest free board gaming convention in the tri-state area. The best part about it is not the board gaming or the 2 rooms we have or the events we run, but the fact that we will take donations that will go to Extra Life, 100% of proceeds, and that connects with Children's Miracle Networks. So we can choose which children's hospital we want to support. When I first lived in Dayton, Ohio, I supported Dayton Children's. Moved down to Cincinnati, supported Cincinnati Children's. But you can enter into the raffle, get a cool prize, and know that the money's going to a good cause. So if you're ever interested, MLK Weekend, we're hoping to be back here for AdamCon. Play games, we have a library of about 600 games. We have about 1,500 games that are available for raffle, and all the money goes 100% to Children's Miracle Networks. So that's AdamCon. Just want to make sure I thank the sponsors for giving us the space, giving us the opportunity. So thank you, Woodlawn Rec and Director Paula, for allowing us to take over, more or less. We've taken over a lot of the space. Thank you to all the vendors that we have. In this room, you can see some on the outside, some more on the other side over there. Thank you for those who've joined. Thank you for those who are bringing their games. So thank you to all the volunteers. Thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to everybody for even allowing us to be able to do this weekend and supporting us through it. So it's great. It's a great cause. If you're not familiar with the look of AdamCon, largest free board gaming convention with a purpose in the tri-state area.